Start with Pachirisu. Play against Dragonite. Dragonite is pretty good in current meta, right? Since it get paired with Giratina, but this time we play against Magnezone version. Interesting too. We try to build up the Pikachu EX first, I guess. But we cannot attack with Pikachu EX. Pikachu EX is just become our finisher. 3 hit from Draco Meteor, we lost our Pikachu EX. If we are so unlucky with the opponent Draco Meteor, then we lost our Pikachu EX in instance. And don't forget that the opponent also have down. Wait, why they store energy to the bench Stratini too? Anyway, we can reduce the damage from Draco Meteor even when our Raichu is in our bench. So if Raichu take 100 damage from Draco Meteor, it will get reduced by 30. Maybe I'm a little bit regret storing energy to this Raichu. Oh, they have the second Dragonair, that's why. They are so chill. I think I have to deal some nice damage to the opponent Dragonair. Because Pikachu EX is not able to one-shot the Dragonite 160 HP. This time we put Dragonair into our Pikachu EX range, but the opponent also can play Irida. Don't forget about this one too, Magnezone. They play Irida like I said. Red is useless for now. I hope that the opponent Draco Meteor doesn't one-shot my Pikachu EX. No down, please. Next turn we Cyrus and take down this Dragonite. That is the only way to avoid Draco Meteor. And then the Magnezone will showing up too. This is not good, right? Magnezone is scary one. I think the opponent doesn't have red. Or Cyrus. Magnezone deal 110 damage. My Raichu is still able to survive, I guess. I need X-Speed. They cannot find Magnezone. Interesting. No X-Speed. Cannot find down. Raichu only take 80 damage. Our Pikachu is in danger too because of Dragonite. They managed to build the second Dragonite. I still can't lose this game because of Draco Meteor hit my Pikachu EX. If my Pikachu EX can survive... Wait, what? Oh, okay. If it hit my Raichu, it take 20 damage. Alright, win the game, I guess. The opponent take the risk. Thankfully, I also built up my Arceus EX. Oh, this Pikachu is almost get taken down. I think the opponent doesn't have Cyrus in this deck, right? Don't forget that the opponent also run 12 Pokemon card. There is not enough room for Cyrus, maybe. They also run 2 copies of Irida, so it's already 14 card. Alright, win the game. Ooh, that is so close. Going second. Play against Darkrai. I don't really like attack with Pikachu EX too early. We play against Clodsire, Arbok maybe. Wow. If the opponent manages to trap my Pikachu EX, we are so dead. In my version, I also run Darkrai to deal additional damage after poison. Maybe the opponent also do the same. Next turn we start building up our Arceus EX maybe instead of Raichu, because Raichu still get destroyed by the poison. Meanwhile, I have Arceus that resistant to poison. It takes time for the opponent to take down Pachirisu. So we are going to build 2 EX Pokemon at once. That is our strategy now. And I think it is pretty solid, right? If I have down, I can attack with Arceus too by next turn. Opponent might play Arbok to take down Pachirisu, but it means that there is no Pokemon that can deal poison anymore. Actually, the opponent play Ekans. Okay, my Arceus is ready. Almost. The problem is the Arbok, right? Oh, maybe this is already checkmate for the opponent too. Arceus is such a pure counter for the opponent. Wait. Ah, never mind. I think there is not enough time for the opponent build up the second Arbok. We play this Rocky Helmet. The reason I play this Rocky Helmet is to deal some cheap damage to Clodsire too. Poison doesn't affect my Arceus. We deal 20 damage to opponent Clodsire. We can just retreat and then one-shot it with our Pikachu EX. I don't have red. Only deal small amount of damage and we end the game with Pikachu EX. Oh, I have red. End the game with Pikachu EX then. Nice. Going second, play against water. Water is weak against our deck, but it can be a Dragonite. Oh, it's just Starmie. Well, Starmie is so aggressive too. Better to start with Pachirisu, so that we can deal 30 damage while powering up our Pikachu EX if I have one. Maybe develop bench Pokemon. I just Arceus. Cannot find Raichu. Actually, if the opponent Sabrina me, I can move the energy from Pikachu to my Arceus. It means that next turn we have 2 energy. Will the opponent evolve now? Opponent evolve. Raichu is not getting one shot here. Interesting. Raichu SP is 90, but thanks to Arceus, we can reduce the Starmie damage by 30. Starmie will get taken down by next turn, but my Raichu still survive. Even Palkia doesn't deal damage to my Raichu, because Palkia deal 30 damage with Slash. It will get reduced by 30 thanks to Arceus. You need to retreat. That is really nice. I think this is already checkmate for the opponent. There's nothing much opponent can do, you know. Slowly take down the Starmie EX. We try to take down 2 EX Pokemon at once. So satisfying. Meanwhile, I try to build up my bench Pokemon too, which is Arceus EX. 0 damage. Probably the opponent will surrender here, yes. Brutal. Play against water deck. Not a good hand because I don't have other Pokemon to get benefit from our Pachirisu. And I'm going first. Such a bad Pokeball. From all the basic, it drew me to Arceus EX. Even though I have 1 more copy of Pachirisu, 2 copies of Pikachu, and 1 copies of Pikachu EX, I cannot get benefit from Pachirisu for now. And the opponent also play Wugtrio. Draw me Pikachu, please. Any Pikachu is okay, even though we already have the energy type advantage, but still having a hard time here. So sad. Looks like we have to build up 2 EX Pokemon at once. If only I have Pikachu and evolve to Raichu, we can reduce 30 damage from the opponent Wugtrio. If the opponent Irida, we are in trouble too. Okay, no Irida, we take down Manaphy, and then next turn we one-shot any EX Pokemon from the opponent's side. Because both Articuno EX and Wugtrio is weak against Lightning type, I can deal up to 170 damage. They have to retreat or I get 1 point from Manaphy. What if the Wugtrio deal 150 damage to my Pikachu EX? They'll be so sad too. Wait, they burn the energy. So generous. Yeah, Pikachu is okay. I don't have down, right? Unfortunate. If I have down, I can... Ah, never mind. Why do I need down in order to one-shot Manaphy with my Pikachu EX? I can deal up to 190 damage now with red. This is already checkmate, maybe. Wait, what? Ah. Misty always become the answer. Huh? Retreat this one? I don't understand. Why you bring this one to the front, but develop this one in the end? Ooh, almost take down my Pikachu EX. So nasty. One shot Wugtrio. Nice. I think this deck is good at building up 2 EX Pokemon at once. Going second, probably facing Moltres. Alright. Pikachu is not able to one-shot Charizard. And it is way more hard to develop Pikachu, I guess, since it burns so many energy. We can try to build 2 Pokemon at once. Or we can deal cheap damage to opponent Charizard too. Alright, it's time for us to target the opponent Charmander. Oh wow, I also have Pikachu EX. If only I have X speed. I want to Cyrus the Charmeleon maybe. Deal 20 damage here. If the opponent doesn't evolve, I take down Charmander. We store energy to Pikachu EX. Never mind, I cannot Cyrus anymore. But we are going to deal cheap damage to opponent bench Charizard. Put it into our Pikachu EX range. Charizard have 180 HP, right? They throw away my red. Rocky Helmet to Raichu, maybe. We can deal extra 20 damage to opponent Charizard too. Unless the opponent put Giant Cap. Wow. Ah, we draw back red. But maybe the opponent have Eon again. I cannot rely on Arceus for now. We take on Moltres. I win the game, right? Too late for the opponent develop Charmeleon. Because next turn I can one-shot Charmeleon with our Pikachu EX too if I want. That's not going to help you. I can play down, move the energy from Raichu, and then one-shot the opponent Charmander with Pikachu EX. Play against Metal deck. We can start charging up Pikachu. Play against Gholdengo. Don't really like going first. Maybe drop this Pikachu. I still have XP to pivot in case the opponent Sabrina. But this gimme goal still not able to attack. Ooh. Okay, that one is not good. Probably Arceus this time. But I still not secure Raichu. Oh, it's just a Pachirisu. Better to develop my Pikachu EX then. If the opponent doesn't develop the second Pokemon, then I win the game by next turn. Since I can play X-Speed into down, move the energy from Pachirisu to Pikachu. Gholdengo still not able to attack. Dialga will get one shot. Ah, never mind. Gimme Goal is not able to hit by our Pikachu EX because of this skill. This one is just like a Wugtrio, right? Well, there's nothing much I can do. Let's just build up our Raichu then. It doesn't trigger the Rocky Helmet, nice. Gholdengo showing up, but I will one-shot the Gholdengo with our Pikachu EX. If only the opponent doesn't flip head, we already win by previous turn. Opponent is already rage quit, I guess. Cannot find Dialga in Gholdengo deck is really bad for the opponent. Alright, let's just end the game here. Why the opponent doesn't just press concede so that we don't have to wait. Well, in this deck we have two win con. First is from Pikachu, second is from Arceus. Raichu can become a tank and deal damage to opponent bench Pokemon.